Hey everybody, y'all come on in, hit the like button. Happy Thursday afternoon. Hey everybody. Hello. Happy Thursday. Y'all come on in and hit the like button. Happy Thursday, everybody. Y'all come on in and hit the like button. Make sure you go and share the video. Happy Thursday. Come on in. Hit the like button. Make sure you share the video. Hey, Gwendolyn. Good afternoon, Queen. Good afternoon, everybody. Y'all come on in. Don't be shy. Hit the like button. Make sure you share the video. And happy Thursday to you. And how are you, Queen? Gwendolyn, how are you today? Happy Thursday, everybody. Y'all come on in. Hit the like button on your way in. Make sure you go and share the video with somebody. Oh, you're good. Well, that's good. If you are new here, welcome to the channel. Come on in, hit the like button. Gwendolyn says, just trying to finish up work. One of the good things about working from home. Oh, yeah, you right about that, Queen. You can watch videos, watch and work. Talk on the phone, watch TV. So that is, yeah. I say that's like a luxury of working from home. Being able to do things, wash clothes, if you got kids at home, especially little ones, you can teach ABCs, one, two, threes, catch up on housework. Y'all come on in, hit the like button. Happy Thursday, everybody. Y'all quiet today. Hey y'all, happy Thursday. Come on in, hit the like button. Yes, I am live. Gwendolyn says, I work for HSN, but not in a customer service role. So that gives me a lot of room to move around. Okay, Gwendolyn. So how do you like working for HSN, Queen? A friend of mine, she used to work for HSN. but she was customer in a customer service role. Hello, Royal. Royal says HSN, are they hiring? I don't know. I'm not sure. I hadn't come across them maybe in about a year, but they might be. Queen Gwendolyn, do you know if HSN is hiring? She says, I love them. Been with the company, what, for over 9 years? Girl, that's a blessing. So have you always worked from home, Gwendolyn? That's a blessing, though, to be with a company that long. She says, no, not right now. They have closed it off until after the holidays. Oh, okay. Well, thank you, Queen. Hey, everybody. Happy Thursday. Y'all come on in, hit the like button. I am streaming live because I know some people be thinking like, are y'all really live? Yes, I am live. So come on in. Go share the video with a friend or a family member or whoever is looking for a remote job. Be sure to let them know that we do post them here on this channel. She says we work from home. Oh, okay. So, well, okay. Yeah, I can see that because a lot of companies did go to the house during the pandemic. So, yeah. I can see that, Gwendolyn. So you've been at home now, what, like 5 years, maybe 4.5? She says, but once they start back hiring, I will let y'all know. Thank you, Queen. We appreciate that. Thank you so much. Y'all come on in. Happy Thursday, everybody. If you are new here, welcome to the channel. Yes, I am streaming live. Tan did a live early this morning. So if you missed her live stream, she did talk about resumes. So for those of you that need help with your resume, be sure to check out Tan's live stream video. And I am going to go get the link and drop it here in the chat so that you guys can check it out. We also did a live stream last night. So if you missed us on the live last night, we did talk about 2 companies that have over 1,000 remote jobs available. So if you missed us last night, be sure to go back and check us out. If you are struggling with your resume, Tan did a 1-hour live stream early this morning. So if you need like resume help, tips, I would say, I'm going to put the link here. Take a look at her video. Y'all come on in, hit the like button, and make sure you go and share this video with somebody. I will be talking about 15 companies that are hiring right now. One of the companies, one of our queens last night on the live, she was hired in a couple of days. And then the other one, some of them don't require much experience. And I think it's another one that's a quick hire, high paying one on the list. So make sure you guys go share this video. Go tell a friend to tell another friend about what we do here on this channel. And Gwendolyn says, let me see. She says, yes, I do miss going on campus, but they have shut down the Florida campus and moved up to Pennsylvania where QB. Oh, for real? Oh, wow. Okay. So you just got to stay at home in that case. No, you don't want to move away to PA. Hey, Queen Vanita, how are you on this lovely Thursday? She says, hello, Carl, living up to your name with the hair. I liked and share. Hope your day has been going great. Back in the house, outside. Lost its appeal. Oh, okay. So is it cold, Queen, where you are? And thank you for sharing. I appreciate that. It's hot outside today. Here it is 84 degrees. But at night, the temperature is starting to change. I would say maybe around 7 o'clock, 7:30, it starts to drop. And I notice at night it's a little cool in my house. So I'm like, I don't like this cold weather. I know it's coming, but I don't like it. I guess YouTube been sending out the notifications. We ain't hardly got no people on here. I'm still gonna wait though. Cause I know sometimes people will be scrolling and be like, oh, I didn't know you guys were live. So y'all be sure to share the video so we can get some more people here. Somebody may need this good information that I'm about to give. So y'all make sure y'all take the video and go post it somewhere or reach out to some friends, family members that are looking for remote jobs. Some of these jobs that I will be talking about are beginner and quick hire. So if you need a quick hire job or you know someone that needs a quick hire remote job, be sure to share the information. Thank y'all so much for joining me today. Vanita says she back in the house. I'm in the house too, Vanita. It's nice outside though. It's hot, but it's not like scorching hot. Not like how it is in the summertime, but it's a nice temperature today, I think. The wind is kind of blowing, so it makes it a little bit better. But I'm in the house too, Queen. Hey, everybody. Happy Thursday. If you are just joining me, y'all be sure to like the video and go and share the video with somebody. Somebody you know wants a remote job. Everybody wants to work from home nowadays. So I will be talking about 15 remote jobs. These companies are hiring right now. And one of our queens, one of the jobs here on this list, a queen was here last night on the live stream, was hired within a couple of days. I don't even think she had to do an interview. She just had to take an assessment. So yeah, I know somebody need a job. Y'all be sure to take the video and go and share it with a friend or a family member. And if anybody has any questions, y'all be sure to drop it in the chat. Tan did a resume video earlier today. She did a live stream. So y'all be sure to go and check out Tan's video. If you are struggling with your resume or anything like that, make sure you guys step over and take a look at Tan's video. She really gave some good tips, some good pointers on what you can do to pass the applicant tracking system. And I think that's where a lot of people have issues trying to get past the applicant tracking system. So if we have any new people here that's looking to work from home, be sure to let me know that in the chat. Y'all real quiet today. I don't think YouTube sent out the notifications though. Hey Raisha, how are you, Queen? Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Raisha says, hi, Kara. I like your hair. Thank you, Queen. Raisha, how are you on this lovely Thursday? Hey, Stephanie. Stephanie says, hey, Kara. And she says, and hey to everybody in the chat. How are you, Stephanie? It is Thursday. Are you queens ready for the weekend? Vanita says, no, it's pretty nice. Okay, but I just felt that a job might be coming through and I was outside not liking it. Well, thank you, Vanita. Thank you, Vanita. I appreciate that, Queen. That is too funny. Stephanie says, good, been a busy day. Okay, sometimes busy is always good, Stephanie. Sometimes. Just depending on what it is. But yeah. Queen Vanita, Queen Gwendolyn, Queen Stephanie, you queens have any plans for the weekend? Hey everybody, if you are just joining me, hi y'all, I'm live. Happy Thursday. Y'all come on in, hit the like button, show me some love. Somebody needs this good information, so make sure you go and share it with a friend or family member. Is it Joyous? She says, hey everyone, hope y'all are having a great day. Thank you, Queen. How are you? Hey, Sasha. Sasha says, good afternoon. I'm new here and looking for work from home opportunities. So, Sasha, check out the video from last night, Queen. We talked about 2 companies that are hiring that have over 1,000 remote jobs available. California was included. Stephanie says, hopefully going to the interview at the other store and chilling out. Gonna be ugly weather on Sunday. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think it's supposed to storm here. I think Saturday. That's what I think. Joy says, yes, ma'am, I'm doing great. She says, how are you? I am great, Queen. Y'all hang on one second. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I am washing clothes today on this Thursday, cleaning up. Joya says she's doing great. I am fine, Joyous. Just cleaning up the house today. Tan was on here earlier today. So if any of you are struggling with resumes, maybe you need some tips, some tricks, some ideas on how to put a resume together, y'all be sure to go and take a look at Tan's video. I'm not sure if she's going to hop on here or not. I think she is cleaning up too. So I don't know if she's going to pop in today or not. But I did put her link. If you guys want to take a look at her video, I did put it here in the chat. Hey, Xavier, how are you? He says, very informative videos. Thank you, King. We appreciate that. Thank you so much. Now, Xavier, he is over on Facebook. He is one of our kings, and he does a lot of the side gigs and side hustles. So thank you, Xavier. He says, liked and shared the video. I appreciate that, King. So if any of you here, kings and queens, are looking for side gigs and side hustles, I'm going to drop a list here in the chat. If you guys want to take a look at what some of the other kings and queens are doing. Hey, Doris. How are you, Queen? Xavier says he has tips. He says, I have tips and really want to help. He seriously wants to help you guys. If you guys have any questions. Thank you, Xavier. Appreciate that, King. So if you are just coming in, if you are new here, let me know that as well in the chat. If you are looking to work from home, maybe you don't know where to start or what companies to start with, put that in the chat and then I'll be able to assist you better. or if you got questions about anything. Christina says, I'm getting my first pay with Outlier, $117. All right, Queen Christina. How have you been, Queen? And congratulations on the 117. She says, thank you, ladies, so much. Congrats. Xavier, he says, I'm here. He is on Facebook, but if you guys have questions about, and Xavier does a lot of the survey sites, Survey Junkie, branded survey. So if you guys have questions about any of the survey sites, make sure you put it here in the chat. If you are new here, let me know that in the chat as well. I do have a list of beginner-friendly companies that will help you guys get started. If you have questions about anything, we do a lot of live streams, especially lately. We've been doing a lot just trying to help people and point them in the right direction. So again, if you are brand new to working from home and you need a list of companies to start with, I do have a list of beginner-friendly companies. Some of the companies I've worked for, Tan has worked for, some of the kings and queens here on the channel have also worked for, and some of them don't require interviews. So if you are someone and you kind of cringe when it comes to those interviews, hey, I get it. And I have done several different types of interviews, that the ones on the camera and off the camera. So I totally understand when it comes to those interviews. I don't like doing interviews either. Xavier says he's here. He says, congratulations, Christina. He says, if you all want me to post tips, let him know. Stephanie says, has anyone used Forthright surveys before? Somebody was here, I think Sunday, and said that they had got paid from Forthright. So yeah, we've had several to use Forthright surveys. So that one is a legit site, Stephanie. Xavier says the survey sites, he says they are really strategy based. Stephanie says, cool. Island Queen says, good afternoon, everybody. What's going on? Hey, Island Queen, how are you? Just dropping in, Island Queen. We were live last night and we talked about two companies that have over 1,000 remote jobs available. So we've been cranking the jobs out, Queen. So if you are looking, maybe you live in one of those hard to find states like California, New York, New Jersey, Ohio, Illinois, Connecticut, and Washington, you might want to take a look at the video from last night. It's so funny, Alan Queen. Okay, Xavier. No problem, King. And if you are new here, be sure to let me know in the chat. We do have some companies that you guys can start with. And I would just say, if it's a specific type of job you're looking for, but you need to get your feet wet, you can always start with the beginner friendly, but you don't have to stay with the beginner friendly. The beginner friendly are just to help you gain the knowledge, the skill, the experience of working from home. Because some companies may want you to have that. Sometimes they'll say must have work from home, or must have work from home office experience, or must have remote experience. Some of them want this. So if you run into that and you know you don't have that, start with the beginner friendly companies. But again, you don't have to stay, but start. You can start there. Alan Quinn says, so has anyone been experiencing problems with Just Play? Nope. Nobody has said that, Island Queen. So what you think the problem is? How much do you have in there? First time hearing that. And I have some money in Just Play now. I think I have, let me see. Oh, you live in North Carolina. Okay, North Carolina. Now you shouldn't have any problems with the work from home job in your state. And another thing, I think sometimes people get confused. So let's just say if the company is in Texas and you're in North Carolina, South Carolina, Tennessee, Florida, and you see US, it may say US remote or it may say US Texas, and then it may say US remote. I would still apply. Yep, I would still apply because it may just mean that the company is actually located in Texas, but it does not mean that you cannot work for the company. I live in Tennessee. Tan and myself, we both are in Tennessee, and we have contracts with the company Cambly. Cambly is all the way in California. I've never actually lived in California, and Tan has never ever lived in California either. Stephanie says she cashed out Island Queen from Just Play. She says, and didn't have a problem with it going to her PayPal account. I have them here, Queen. So you won't have to go try to search for them. I have the list here. I'm gonna put it here in the chat. And if you guys are just coming on, make sure you like the video and make sure you go and share the video with a friend or a family member. Um, there are 30 on this list, Island Queen. Some of these companies I have worked for, Tan has worked for, and some of the other kings and queens also have worked for. Y'all give me 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Xavier, I'm gonna put it up here, King. Xavier is leaving tips about Survey Junkie and branded surveys. If you guys are interested in these two survey sites, they are listed here, number 2 and number 8. So I do have a list of survey sites and other side hustle sites for those of you that are trying to make money, but maybe in a different way. We do talk about a lot of different side gigs and side hustles that you can utilize to bring in extra income. So number 2 and number 8 on the list. Y'all be sure to check those out. Hey, Lucette, how are you, Queen? She says, glorious greetings. Doris says, do you have any beginner friendly? Yes, ma'am, I do, Doris. I have a list of beginner friendly companies. Hang on, let me put it here, Queen. And some of the companies I have worked for, Tan has worked for, and some of our lovely kings and queens here have also worked for. Hey, Six Bows. Six Bows says absolutely with the thumbs up. Xavier, he is leaving tips, y'all, and I'm just putting them up here. Y'all be sure to take a screenshot. Alan Queen says, I have 7,900, 409, and 558,000 coins. There's a timer that just keeps on resetting. Did you try to uninstall it, Queen? Uninstall it and reinstall it. Sounds like you're having like a technical issue. Yeah, try to uninstall it. Maybe restart your phone and then reinstall the app and see if that helps. But no, what games are you playing also, Island Queen? I haven't had an issue with Just Play. You can, Xavier, that's fine. It's up to you, King. Hey, April. April says hello. Doris says, I brag about this page to everyone. Thank you, Queen Doris. We appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you. Hey, Leonica. Leonica says, hey, Carl, liked and shared. And she says, hey to everybody in the chat. Leonica, I got a question, Queen. Did you notice the pay on Neon? I saw it when we got off the stream last night. Stephanie says, hey, Leonica. And Leonica, did you figure out what was going on with your YouTube channel and your live streams? Did you get a chance to talk to anybody on YouTube today? If you are new here, welcome to the stream. Yes, I am live streaming. Make sure you like the video. Go and share the video with a friend or a family member. Somebody y'all know needs this good remote job information. And I will be talking about 15 companies. One of the companies on the list, a queen, was on here last night. She was hired with the company in 2 days, and she did not have to do an interview. And I do have, I think one of them is beginner friendly, pays up to $35. So again, if you know someone looking for a remote job, we did a stream last night. 2 companies, over 1,000 remote jobs are available. So if you missed us last night, make sure you guys go and check out their video. We had a lot of queens and kings here with a lot of testimonies. We actually have people here that do a lot of these side gigs, side hustles, and remote jobs that are discussed here on this channel. Tan and myself, we have been working from home since 2006. And I don't plan on going back outside of the home to get a job. I have had job offers from several of my family members that work in the healthcare field, and I declined all of them. They were outside of the home. They were brick and mortar, and I was like, no. So again, if you are struggling, you're frustrated, you are at your wit's end because you just really don't know what to do, how to do, what companies you can do to bring in some type of income from home, let me know that in the chat. Because sometimes we have to think outside of the box. And sometimes when we are looking for jobs, it's a whole lot of competition out there. But on our channel, what we like to do is we like to talk about the side gigs and the side hustles. And I think that is what sets us apart from some of the other people that do the same thing that we do. Yeah, anybody can come on here and talk about a job, this, that, and the other. But we really do truly try to help people make some type of money from home, whether it's a job, a full-time job, a part-time job, a side gig, or a side hustle, or things that you can do because maybe you have the God-given talent to do other things. We also try to throw those ideas out there as well. Hey, Rain, how are you? Stephanie says, thanks for the tips, Xavier, taking some screenshots. Deonica says, yes, Carl, I noticed it dropped down because my balance was at 16 and went down. I was like, wait, because I had got $10 for a refer. Yep. Took that down to $1, Queen. She says, hey, Stephanie. Oh, okay, Xavier, I understand. Whichever one, King. Rain says, good afternoon, Carl and Queens and Kings. Like and share. Thank you, Rain. And if you are new here, welcome to the live stream. I am Carl. Tan is my business partner. Together, we are two chicks with the side hustle. And on this YouTube channel, we do talk about all things work from home related, whether it's a job, a full-time job, a part-time job. But we also give you guys options with the side gigs and the side hustles, and also throwing out ideas on what you can do to start making money from home. We do have a second YouTube channel. I'll go and get the link here. So for those of you that are looking for non-phone, like email, chat, data entry, or just some type of non-phone job, I am going to put our second channel here in the chat. Now, over here on this channel, we do drop a lot of non-phone, but lately I have been posting beginner friendly also. Now, I did drop today, I dropped a part-time non-phone beginner friendly job. Yesterday, I dropped a non-phone no experience job. The day before, I dropped 4 training the AI bots, no interviews, no set schedules, non-phone. So you guys be sure to hop over to the second channel and take a look at those jobs. Xavier says, Stephanie, he says, you are always welcome. Joyous says, I'm definitely there right now. Okay, Joyous. Tammy says, I am. Xavier says, everyone is welcome. Amethyst says, hello to everyone. Carol, thank you for the videos. I caught Tanya's resume live earlier today. It's all great stuff. Thank you, Amethyst. Appreciate that, Queen. How are you, Rain? Yes, Yarn, I am live. Tammy, she said, we appreciate everything y'all do. Thank you, Tammy. Thank you so much, Queen. Yarn says hi to everyone. Hey, Autism Mommy. Thank you. Autism Mommy said, y'all come on in, show some love by liking and sharing the video. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Autism Mommy. So if you are new here, welcome to the stream. If this is your first time joining me, welcome. I am Carol. Again, Tan is my business partner. Together, we are two chicks with a side hustle. So I am going to put a link here in the chat. I do have a list of beginner-friendly companies. Tan was streaming earlier today. If you missed her video and you are struggling with that resume, and that is the cause of you not being able to job, take a look at Tan's video. It is only an hour long. You can skip around if you want to, but take a look at her video. She really does give great, excellent, tremendous, good advice, terrific advice. And a lot of queens here have used her tips and tricks, and they actually were hired with a remote job company. So I'm going to put it here. Again, if you are struggling with the resume, take a look at Tan's video she did this morning here on the stream. If you missed it, I'm going to put the link here in the chat. If you are new, I did put a list of 30 beginner-friendly companies in the chat. Autism Mom, she says, hey, Leonica. Leonica says, hey, Autism Mommy. Amethyst says, non-phone is great for me. I finished up a temp contract job at a call center. Woo! I'm still traumatized. She said, non-phone, please, and thank you. That's so funny, Amethyst. You traumatized, Queen? It couldn't have been that bad. So if you do not like talking on the phone and phone calls annoy you, we do have a channel here on YouTube where we post a lot of non-phone remote jobs. So I just dropped the link in the chat. Y'all be sure to check it out. Xavier, thank you, King. He says liked and shared again. Thank you so much, Xavier. Appreciate that. Autism Mummy is in here. Leonica is in here. These queens do a lot of side gigs and side hustles, but they are still able to make ends meet just off of playing games. Autism Mummy has a social media moderator, one that she likes to do. Leonica plays a lot of games. Xavier, he does a lot of the survey sites. He's a king that does a lot of survey sites, and he makes good money off of them. So if, again, you are looking for a remote job, don't stop looking. Keep going, keep applying, keep pushing. Don't stop doing that part. But in the meantime, Mr. Bill, we still got to pay him, right? So we still need some money in our pockets. So make sure you guys take a look at the side gigs and side hustles that we put here on the channel. If you work them, they do work for you. You can make money off of the gaming apps, off of the survey sites, the task-based sites. You can make some good money off the mystery shop sites. We had several queens here last night that were talking about how much they were making off the mystery shop sites. We had a queen in the month of September made over $900 just doing mystery shops. We had another queen, she made around $1,400 just doing the mystery shops and a few survey sites. So don't count it out. Try it. See if you can set a goal, make $1, $2, $3, $5 a day. Start out small. Don't just try to set it up real high because you'll get frustrated if you don't achieve it. So start at $1. See if you can master making $1 off of a survey site or a gaming site. If you can make $1, you can turn that 1 into 5. If you can make 5, try to make 7. If you can make 7, try to make 10. If you can make 10, try to make 15, and just keep taking it up a notch. You'll be surprised at what you can make off of a lot of these side gigs and side hustle sites. So I'm going to put a list of mystery shop companies in here if you guys are looking for these. And the good thing about a lot of these survey sites, side hustle sites, task-based sites, mystery shop sites, gaming sites, you don't have to worry about all the rigmarole. You don't have to worry about somebody reaching out to you to do an interview. You don't have to have experience. You don't even have to worry about a resume. And the other good thing is you can start these today. A lot of these you can just literally sign up for and immediately start working on them and bringing in money. Thank you, Julius. Julius says, thank you. Great channel. Thank you so much. If you are new here, make sure you subscribe to our channel. We do a lot of giveaways here on our channel as well. We have blessed over 20 people with laptops. I like this one. This is what I started saying at the beginning of the year. Pinkish. Hey, Pinkish. How are you, Queen? We shall not be broke. We shall not be broke. Thank you. Yarn says, how much time do you spend each day doing surveys? Xavier, if you want to help Yarn out. Stephanie says, I finally turned my 86 cents from just play into just shy of $2. All right, Stephanie. Go ahead, Queen. Congrats. That's the testimony. Keep going, Stephanie. Leonica says, congrats. Mimi says, hi, I'm the one who inboxed you last week. I'm the single mom with the child and still no luck on jobs. I'm at risk of evicting a week or need something to get around $600 to $700. Please help. So, Mimi, what are you open to, Queen? Are you open to mystery shop? Are you able to go outside of the home? Amethyst says, I just back on branded surveys. I just broke the $20 mark. All right now. She says, thank y'all for all the tips. All right, Amethyst. Congratulations, Queen. Alan Queen said, does anyone use surveys? Yeah, we had several queens that like surveys on the go, Alan Queen. Pinkish says top surveys. Yep, that's another good one. That's some of our queens have had really good payouts on top surveys. I'm gonna put that one here. Hang on 1 second. I gotta go get it. Top surveys, everybody. This is another good survey site. You can actually see what the surveys pay. And somebody sent me a screenshot, and what I saw was like $2 and some change for some. Some were paying a little bit more than $2. Some were paying $3. So y'all be sure to check out top surveys. I'm gonna drop it here in the chat. Hang on. Yarn says, nice, Stephanie. Stephanie says, thank you. Pinky says, hey, Cash is also a good one, but I recently got banned for no reason. Oh, well, try customer support and they don't help, but going for another egg. Oh, I hate to hear that, Pinkish. I wonder what happened. And hey, Cash, we do have that one on this list, number 54. Number 54 is Hey Cash. So y'all be sure to check out Hey Cash. Leonica says it $9.50 on paid viewpoint. She's at $10.50 on money time, 25-cent cashed out on Fruit Match, and I do have a video on my gaming channel of Fruit Match. Okay, Queen, congratulations. Hey, always learning. She says, good early evening. How are you, Queen? Leonica says, thanks again, Carl, for mentioning my gaming channel now at 86 subscribers. Girl, you're going to be at 100 in a minute, Leonica. That's good. Congrats. She was here early today, always learning. She did a live stream video about the resumes. So I'm trying to see. She has not responded to me yet. So I don't know if she's going to come on here or not. She might not, because she already been on here earlier today. But Queen, if you missed her video, I'm going to drop the link here. So if anybody is struggling with that resume and your resume is what is keeping you from landing a remote job, be sure to take a look at Tan's live stream video. She gave some really good tips and some good information on how you can use ChatGPT to create your resume. She gives it step by step. So y'all be sure, if that's the issue, take some time out and watch her video. Leonica says, hey, always learning. I did put the top surveys in the chat. Always learning. She says, hi, Leonica. She says the new one is Hey Cash. Hey Cash. A lot of people like Hey Cash, always learning, in the top survey one. So take a look at top surveys also. Scroll up. The link is right there, right before your comment. Hey Carla. She says, hey, one chick in chat. Stephanie says, congrats, Leonica. Always learning. Says, I'm good. Finally not hot in Connecticut. Leonica says, hey, Carla. She says, thanks, Stephanie. And Carla says, hey, Leonica. And hey, Autism Mommy. Mimi says, I'm the one who inboxed you. So, Mimi, I need to know, Queen, what are you open to? And we get a lot of inboxes, Mimi. And I am so sorry, Queen. I don't remember. You may have talked to Tan. I don't remember, because we do get a lot of inboxes and emails from people, kings and queens, that need our help. So I really can't remember, Queen. But if you can tell me, what is it that you're open to? If you are able to do like mystery shops outside of the home, are you open to like the survey sites, the gaming sites? and then I can give you a better direction to go in. And I will be talking about 15 companies on this stream tonight, and some of these are quick hire. So hopefully some of these jobs on this list can help somebody here out that is looking for a remote job. But in the meantime, in between time, don't stop looking and applying to the jobs. But if you need like some quick money, take a look at the side hustle sites. Okay, so Mimi, I would say look at, okay, I'm gonna put a list here, Queen. Look at some of these sites here on the list, and then look at GigSpot. GigSpot is a telephone mystery shop, so you don't have to go outside of the home with GigSpot. If you have a phone, you can do this one. If you have a laptop, you can do GigSpot. It's mystery shop, but they have the on-site and the telephone. And the on-site, the telephone, and the web shops. And the web shops is just, they may say, hey, go to Walmart. We need you to go and find this product, and we'll pay you $50 to do that. And that's what the web shops are. They are going to instruct you to go to different websites, maybe go look for a product or service, give some feedback. How fast did it take for you to find the product when you typed it in on the search bar? How fast was it? Was it a minute? Was it 2 minutes? And basically, it's just somebody that may have a product for sale on Walmart, or this may be their website that they just put up, and they just kind of want some feedback. They want people to go over, check it out, and see. And then for your feedback, they're going to pay you a fee for that. And those can be done from home. Don't have to worry about an interview, a resume, experience. You can literally start signing up to these companies today and making money from them today. Queen Carla, she has a testimony. I have $40+ on paid viewpoint. Okay, girl. 16 on inbox, 2 on top surveys, and 20 on free cash. All right, Carla. Congratulations, Queen. Congrats to you. And if you are new here, maybe you've never seen us before, or maybe you have, maybe you haven't, maybe somebody told you about what we do here on this channel, I would say go back, look at some of those live stream videos. We have a lot of queens that only, and y'all listen carefully, a lot of these queens, and I can name some of them because some of them are here in this chat right now, that only do side gigs and side hustles. They couldn't wait around to get a remote job. Yes, they tried to get one, but no luck in getting one. So if you are that person, that is you, you're standing in those shoes right now, and you are not able to get a remote job, you got to kind of push that fear aside and start getting some of these side gigs and side hustles. Autism Mommy, she's in here. This queen has 50. Carla, y'all see she up on the screen right now. You see how many she has. Leonica, she's in here. Xavier, he's a king that's in here. We have another king, King Earl. He was here last night. King Earl has 15 side hustles, and he is one of the ones that's struggling as well to get a remote job, but he had to push that aside. He didn't stop applying for the jobs, but he just had to say, look, nobody has called me, nobody has emailed me, I haven't heard from any of these companies where I sent my resume. So you got to push it to the side and still keep going. I'm not saying don't stop applying, keep applying, but don't just sit there. You can't just sit there. You got to move and shake when it comes to some of these gigs and side hustles and things like that. Move and shake and start signing up to them. You don't have to worry about the rigmarole, the resume, the experience, the interview. Some of y'all are holding $1,500 and $1,600 iPhones in your hand. Some of y'all are holding $1,000 Samsung phone in your hand, and that phone is not making you any money. You are scrolling on TikTok all day long, and you ain't made a dime. Nothing. My phones was making me $2,000 a month. My laptops, my desktops, my Chromebook. So if you got a Chromebook and that's all you have, you can still make some money from home. My stuff was making money for me. My tablets, all the things that I went and spent money on, I had to get my return on investment. So look at the phone as an investment, Queen, you need to get your return on investment. Don't just have all of these electronics laying around. You got 2 and 3 laptops. Laptops making you any money? You got 2 and 3 cell phones, and you spent $1,000 on the phone. Is that phone making you any money? What are you doing? Don't just have it and it's just laying around. Yeah, you calling people on the phone. You looking at TikTok, you looking at Facebook, you on her looking at me on YouTube. But when I get off of here, is that phone, that $1,000 Samsung phone, is that phone gonna bring you any type of money? Again, my phones were making me 15 to 2 grand a month. My Chromebook was bringing in $1,000+ a month. So I'm giving y'all something to think about. Y'all look at that phone and say, you know what? You're not making me no money. What am I doing? The lady just said I can get some money off of you. You need to get your return on investment. You got tablets sitting over there. What them tablets doing? Are you using them to make any money? Are they collecting dust? You might have your baby playing with the tablet, but is that tablet making you any money? You might have a laptop. Is the laptop making you money? You can sit here and apply to jobs all day, but the question is, if don't nobody call you back, nobody emails you back, if nobody sends you a text messages, what are you going to do for money? What are you going to do for income? Groceries are high as the sky. Rent is high as the sky. I know because my rent is high. Car notes are high as the sky. Insurance, light bills. What you gonna do for money, Queen, King? What are you gonna do for money? So again, on our channel, we give you guys options to make money different ways. Yes, we talk about remote jobs. I can sit here and probably spew out a million companies, but at the end of the day, you're gonna send your resume to a million companies, but if don't nobody email you back, nobody calls you back, nobody sends you a text message, what you gonna do for money? And every month, Mr. Bill is coming. Every month, he wants his money. He wants his rent money, his mortgage money. He wants the car note money, the insurance money, the cell phone money, the light bill money. So what you gonna do? You're just gonna let it just, oh, I can't pay it. I can't pay it. I can't pay it. I can't pay it. Time to change the mindset. Time to think outside of the box. We had a queen here last night. She did one, I'm gonna say it again for the people in the back. She did one mystery shop, made $130. What job is gonna pay you $130? You have to work somewhere for 8 hours at some of these companies just to get $130 in a day, where it took her 30 minutes to get $130. So I'm trying to help some of y'all. I can lead you to the water. Like I said, I can sit here and talk about a million jobs. I've been working from home since 2006. So y'all already know we got the sauce on the work from home jobs. But at the same time, y'all doing yourself a disservice. If I'm sitting here spewing out the jobs, but that resume ain't hitting on nothing, you won't go over there and watch Tan's video so you can get the tips, the tricks, the information on how to change the resume up so that it will fit the job descriptions. But then you're going to come in my comments and you're going to complain and you're going to say, I can't make no money from home. Yes, you can. Yes, if Leona can make money from home, this queen got 2 kids over there. Autism mama, she got, I think, 4 or 5 children. She got 50 side gigs and side hustles. Earl is a king, an older gentleman that has 15 side hustles. Queen Helen is 65 years old. She has 50 side hustles. 50. This queen is 65. We got another queen, Queen Mamie. She's around 61, 62. She make $1,000 a month off of side gigs and side hustles. Queen Cynthia, she's an older queen. This queen is signed up to over 100 mystery shop companies, and she probably bringing in over $1,000. I think Autism Mommy bringing in between 3 and 4K a month off of the side gigs and side hustles. But some of y'all, I got to have this hourly pay. I got to have $20 an hour. Okay, so $20 an hour times 8, how much is that a day? $160, right? But what if I could tell you, Queen, you can go and do this right here and make $160 in an hour. Come on, people. Come on, people. Pinkish say, Mimi, sorry to hear that. I hope you're able to find help in some way to get through that. She says she is praying for you. Thank you, Pinkish. That's sweet. Leonica says, congrats, Carla. Mimi says, thank you, Pinkish. I need all the prayers I can get. Carla says, congrats to all the gamers, the surveyors, and the side gig hustlers. Carla says, yes, Leonica, I'm catching up to you, sis. Leonica says, yes, sis, keep going, Carla. Hey, Lady Empress. She says, good evening. And everyone in the chat, it's great to see the two chicks 2 times today. Oh, okay, Lady Empress, laugh out loud. So you caught Tan's video. Leonica says, good evening, Lady Empress. Pinky says, I want to suggest an app called MSR, data sharing app. Yep. Queen Helen shared that app. That is a good one also. She says the data sharing app where you get paid for using social media apps only if you're comfortable and have an extra device. Downside is tasks can be slow at times. Well, thank you, Pinkish, for that review. Thank you so much, Queen. I'll put it there. Lady Empress says, hey, Leonica. She says a minimum payout for MSR, it is $10 for the first timers. Okay, cool. Lady Empress says, I knew what you meant, Queen. I knew. Carl says, Carl is giving it come to Jesus talk. Come on. Y'all come on. Pinky said, amen, Sister. Leonica said, Mr. B always visiting. Laugh out loud. Lady Empress said, right, Leonica, Mr. B don't care. Always Learning says, I'm thinking about changing internet providers. Okay, she says, it's up to 100 Mbps, a lot better than 75. Yep, I think so. Ryan said, preach it, Kerr. Hey, I'm trying. I am trying. I'm trying, but I just need people to make it make sense. You know what I'm saying, Rain? Like if you know you got a laptop, you know you got a Chromebook, you know you got an iPhone, an Android phone, you know you got about 2-3 tablets over there, and you in my comments and you're saying, and you've been here. I'm saying the people that's been here, and you're telling me I can't make no money. You can't. So why you got all these electronics? I'm just asking, why do you have them? If the electronics cannot make you no money, what I'm doing with them? Why do I have this $1,000 Samsung phone and this phone can't make me no money? It's something wrong. I got a $1,500 iPhone, and this iPhone, what is it? The pink one, the pink iPhone, it can't make you no money, Queen. You're doing something wrong. You are doing something wrong. If it can't make you no money, to me, if it don't make dollars, it just don't make sense. It does not. Leonica says, I have over 100 Mbps, always learning. She says, I have 300 upload and download. Okay, Leonica, that is good. Mimi, so take a look at the list, Queen. If you got a phone, pull it out, Queen. Start downloading some of these apps. The link is in the chat. Take a look at that list right there. GigSpot is another good one to take a look at. Mystery shop that you can do from the phone. And then if all else fails, so let's just say, okay, you can't do the surveys, you can't do the games, you cannot do the mystery shop. Let's just say you can't do any of this, right? What type of talents do I have? I can do nails. I know how to do nails. Okay, so I know how to do nails. If I got a pet, I got a dog. Okay, let me get my dog. I know how to write blog posts. Okay, I'm a writer. I know how to write. I know how to do hair. Maybe some of y'all know how to do hair. Maybe some of y'all know how to cook. Maybe some of y'all know how to clean really well. Maybe you know how to organize. Maybe you know how to set up websites. Now, at that point, that's what I call those God-given talents. We got some God-given talents, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you queens and kings here know how to do stuff. Maybe you know how to fix things. Maybe you know how to fix cars. Maybe you know how to fix washers and dryers. At that point, whatever type of God-given talent that you have, I think you need to put it on YouTube, TikTok, Facebook. People will watch anything. People will watch anything. Well, MC, honey, I'm so sorry to hear that, but we got a lot of people here that has made money off of these sites. You said you tried them. You said you tried to make money off the sites and nothing, but what sites did you try? Because and I'm going to say this and all respectfully, I don't believe it, MC. I don't. Because even if you made a penny, Queen, that's something. Even if you made $1, that's something. So you couldn't have tried them all, Queen, and didn't make nothing. I don't believe that. Leonica said, try the Neon app, Mimi. Do you have an Android or iPhone? So is it back, Leonica, on iPhone? Let me know. Always Learner says, thank you, Leonica. Yeah, which sites? We want to know. Which sites, MC? Let's see if she gonna answer, Leonica. Leonica says, you welcome, Always Learning. Carl says, Tan not here to hold Carol back. She giving us the business. Please give us the I'm giving the business today. You right, I am. Okay, Leonica. I didn't think so. But yeah, try the Neon app, Mimi. You can make phone calls. If you can talk, you can make some money, Queen. Yeah. So let me ask this question, Carl. Have you tried any of the side hustles, or are you new here to our channel? Let me know, King. Let me know in the chat. Hey, T. How are you, Queen? She says, hello, everybody. Let me know, Carl, in the chat. Have you tried any of the side hustles here on our channel? Any of the side hustles, whether it was a survey site, a gaming site, task-based, product testing, or any of the mystery shop sites? Put it here in the chat. We still waiting, MC. Where you at, girl? Where you at? Because that's just funny to me. You said did nothing work. Okay, well, come on, tell us what because see, sometimes I believe we just be having bots over here or people and I'm just gonna say it respectfully, they don't like two chicks. So when I see stuff like this, I just got to call you out on it, and I don't mind doing it. So we wait. So she said, thank you, Leonica. I have to pull it up. Okay, but it's not a debate. I was simply stating I have not been able to earn money. Okay, MC. Mm-hmm. Next, Mimi said, okay. Leonica says, hey, T. Mimi, Leonica, let me ask you, Queen, have you tried to do a payout on Neon? I have not yet, but I do want to know. Carl says, I'm actually for option and I haven't tried y'all side, but I do ebooks. Okay, field inspection. How do you like the field inspection? Many apps, AI, plasma, little mystery shop. Okay. Now we do have we got several people here, Carl, that do the mystery shops. They've made really good money. We've had several people here that do mystery shops that have made, I mean, like really good money. Numbers that I wasn't even expecting. Queen Ellen, she did like special shops with a couple of the mystery shop companies. And this queen, 1 month, I think she made like over 4K. And then another month, she made over 2K on the mystery shop. So yeah, mystery shop, y'all. That's some good money. Real good money. DJ says, hey, Queens. Hey, DJ, how are you? He said, making sound for people through AI Connor. Okay. Now that's interesting there, Carl. I never heard of that. And see, with the AI, they got like so many different things and different ways that you can make money using the AI. I saw somebody else had an AI channel and the lady was singing. And I thought that was neat because she actually had a microphone. It was it wasn't an actual person, but It looked like a person, but it was an AI bot. DG says, hey, queens and kings. Hey, Queen Sherry. Now, Tan, she did a live stream this morning. So if you guys missed that one, be sure to check it out. Carl says, I used to love a field inspection, but now with AI, I build. Oh, okay. Yeah, people are making a grip off of the AI. Yep, they are. They really are. They sure are. Hey Veronica, she says hi. Carl says I build rather songs, ebooks, pictures, little short animations. Okay. See, that's like a God-given talent, and you selling that talent. Thank you, Sherry. It's all good, y'all. I'm not finna entertain it no more. I said what I had to say, and I don't do the back and forth with people. This is the internet, so I don't get into all that. Leonica says, I'm back on here from my computer now since phone is tripping. So Leonica, I was asking, have you now, since they've changed the rules and stuff like that, have you tried to cash out on Neon? Cause now that ain't God given, you just have to know the English. Okay. It's hard for some people though to learn the AI. It is. But I want to learn it. I just probably need to take some classes. I know it's like so many different things that you can do with that AI from what I've seen. Which is, it's surprising and amazing all at the same time. Stacy says, I'm not sure on how to do the phone gigs. Stacy, with them, from what people have said, you have to sign up to like all of their contracts. Sign up to the contracts, Queen. You got to go through each one before you can see anything with GigSpot. You do have to sign up. So I would say sign up to the contracts and then maybe refresh or log out, log back in to see if you can see the contracts. Leonica says you're welcome. Since day one, you didn't hear us talking about Neon last night. That was the one where you make the phone calls. Carl said, nope. They thinking too hard. Maybe that's me, Carl, because I can't get it. Okay, so Leonica says, I haven't cashed out since the update was going to let the money build up. Okay. I get that, Leonica. I haven't tried either, so I'm not sure how fast it is. Leonica, she explained it. She says, you are the other person. Both had to have the app since day one. Says, okay, for example, you just type in what you want to say. It will correct it if you or enhance it. Don't pay nobody a bunch of, yeah. Now, I agree with that. I'm just going to watch some videos on how to do it. I ain't pay nobody nothing. I always learned to say on YouTube short video, they have a kid that says, nice sayings or sayings, this may be AI in a cute way. Yeah, see, a different kind of way to make some money. They says, okay, we'll look into it. Things. Easton Day one said, okay, I'm gonna check it out. Leonica said, right now, for Neon, you will need an Android phone. So the Neon app is the one where you are basically calling friend or family member, but the catch is they also have to have an Android phone in order for both of you guys to make money. And the pay now is 5 cents. We did a stream. We talked about them last night. And when I got off the stream, I went to their Instagram page and I noticed that they took the money down. It was 10 cents. Well, first it was 30 cents. Then it went to 10. Now it's 5. Let me ask Tan call and I will let you know. But yeah, so it's 5 cents now, and the referrals were 10. And then last night they changed it to $1. The uncle says also tip, you only get paid for making calls, not receiving calls. Like if someone calls you from the app, making the calls is the key. Now my daddy called me from the app yesterday, Leonica, and we made some money from him calling me. But he on Neon though. So I think if they're on Neon and they call you, I think you do get paid, Queen. Because he called me and I saw where we had been on the phone like 5 minutes. And when I looked over there, I had some money. Yeah. I think as long as the person is on Neon and you're on Neon, you're okay. So if they call you or you call them, you're fine. But if you are trying to call somebody and they don't have the Neon app, then nope, they're not going to pay you for it. Nope. Yep, they're not going to pay you for that. But yeah, he from the app and I made a few cents. It wasn't a lot because we didn't talk for a long time. But yeah, I made some money. There go Tan. Leonica's Pinker said, take notes. Leonica said, okay, because the chat agent was saying you didn't get paid. Oh, really? Try to get somebody to call you, Leonica, and then go and look to see if they gave you the credit for that. Rain says, have a great evening, everyone. I got to go. Okay, Rain, thank you for stopping by.
Okay,
Appreciate
I heard you
that.
calling what you want. I can't be here for long. What's going on? Hey, y'all.
I didn't call your name.
You said I'm a
You was calling your name.
What's going on?
Huh?
I was in the middle of cooking my dinner. Hey, y'all. Again, if I seen y'all earlier.
Tan is back.
Hey.
And I was saying, I said some people missed your live stream video, so I did share the link so they could go and watch the video.
Hey, yeah, we had a discussion earlier. It was
Carl, he said I've been acting up. Spank my hand, Carl.
I can believe it. You know, since you're on now, it's a different person. She Kalika.
I'm Kalika today. My alter ego. You funny. Yeah. Yep. You right, always learning. And I think also like with the privacy is what I was thinking with the privacy is like they were paying for the non-Neon users at first. So let's just say if I call Tan and Tan doesn't have the app, I think it was like a conflict right there because she doesn't know that this call is being recorded, even though they were saying that their part of the conversation wouldn't be recorded. But I'm just like, I don't see how. I don't see how they would like cut that part of the conversation off. So I think that's why they made it, because if I signed a privacy agreement agreeing to, yes, you can record the call, and then they have the Neon app as well. So that means what? They got to sign the agreement also. So both parties know, because we're on this app together, both parties know that we've given consent. And I just kind of feel like, yeah, they had to go back and change that. I do. And I believe that's why they did it like that. Because if I call, let's just say the doctor's office, of course I'm not going to say, well, I'm using the Neon app and blah, 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 blah. No, I'm not going to say that. You know, I'm not going to say that. So I feel like they had to change that just for like invasion of privacy. They probably didn't want to get sued, so they had to change it. Lady Empress said, "Well, dang, I was about to ask how long should we stay on the app because my daughter and I can talk for hours, laugh a lot, but I know she's not going to buy an Android. I have an iPhone and an old phone." It's up to you, Lady Empress. According to their policy, you can make 30 a day, $30. But see, now yesterday it was 10 cent a minute, and then last night they changed it to 5 cent a minute. So we were thinking like, okay, we stay on the phone what 5 hours, that's $6. But now you'll have to stay on like 10 hours in order to just to get, $6. Leonica said on their phones because in the beginning it was for both. And see, I wondered about that too, Leonica. I said I wondered did people complain and did they lose their license with iPhone? That's what I was wondering. Leonica said I seen it this morning. I was like, wait a minute, yeah. I saw it last night when we got off the live. I was like, I saw somebody in the comments on Instagram saying, wait a minute, it went from 10 to 5. And I'm like, what they talking about? And so I went to the app and I looked at the pay. I said, oh, wow. So I get what they were saying. They were saying it went from 10 cent to 5 cent is what they were saying. Yeah. I'm like, wow. Hopefully it's temporarily, Leonica. That's what I'm hoping for. But you never know. Lady Empress says, hey, Tan, I enjoyed the live stream today. She says, thanks again. There was another queen here also, Tan, that thank you for the stream.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. It was a great conversation, great time, great insight. And I thank everybody for their willingness to participate.
Yeah. Leonica said, but you don't have to stay on the phone for 6 hours at one time. You can break it up. Yeah, you can. Hey, Queen, my Wilkerson. She says, hey, ladies in chat, liked and shared. I found a new survey site, Eureka. She's up to 723. Somebody here last night was talking about Eureka. And they made some money. She says, haven't cashed out yet. 20 on Prolific, 5 on Inbox, 11 on Benjamin, and $1.31 on Just Play, and 5 on Earn Star. All right, Queen. Go ahead, girl. Go ahead. Congratulations. Yeah, I saw that, Leonica. I was kind of mad about that because I'm like, shoot, I done referred 3 people. I want my $30. Lady Empress says, okay, thanks, Leonica. And she said, yep, the referral went from 10 to 1. Hey, Knit and Crochet. She says, good evening, everyone. Leonica says, but because I had got 10 yesterday and then this morning, I was like, where did this come from? Right. See, that's what I was thinking because I referred 3 people and I'm like, I want my $30. I don't want no $3. Leonica said, you welcome, Lady Empress. And she says, hey, and congrats, my Wilkerson. And Leonica said, good evening, Knitting Crochet. And Knitting Crochet says, hi, Leonica. My Wilkerson says, hey, Leonica. I ain't never heard of that one. Since day one, Bear Rewards. Is it a survey or gaming? Which one is it? So I'm gonna write it down. Let's see. Bear. Oh, it's a game. Okay. So since day one says try Bear Rewards, and it is a gaming app. Lady Empress says, okay, gotcha. Yeah, it may be the licensing. Thanks, Kurt. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Lady Empress. I said, it may be the license because the Just Play app recently was on the App Store and then turned around. They lost their license. I don't know what happened. One of the queens came in here and she said that Just Play just lost their license on the App Store. And I was like, wow, I hate to hear that. Leonica says, I saw that Bear Rewards this morning on an ad. Oh, really? Okay, I had never heard of that one. And Leonica did cash out 10 on the Fruit Match one.
Oh, okay.
Wow. So that's another 3-hour game. Yeah, that's
3 hours. Okay.
You know, the 3-hour cash out every 3 hours. There's one of them. Yeah. So that's good. We know that one works. Yep, we know that one works. I need to download that one. That's the one I don't have on my phone. And that's another one I don't have. Yep, that's the one I don't have on my phone. So I need to download that one. Check it out. So if anybody else got any questions or anything they want to say, y'all be sure to put it here in the chat. If you got any testimonies, got anything, maybe you want to ask a question.
Anything that you
Leonica says, value me. Never heard of that one. She says a survey app pays by PayPal or the gift card. So trying that one out, only need 500 points. Okay. Well, let us know, Leonica, if that one, if you can cash out. Amanda says, has anybody tried print on demand like the t-shirts or coffee mugs using services with Printify? I'm trying to look all directions for income source while I'm looking for work from home. I've never tried them, Amanda, so I don't know. But if anybody here has tried Printify,
Yeah, I would say that's a good way if you don't want to keep inventory. Another great way to make money if you want to do prints is to order the prints. So say you have a t-shirt like Carol and you that she has on her shirt and you want to print multiple ones, people actually sell the prints and you could just buy the t-shirts in bulk and press, there are different type of ways to press and create, and you don't have to pay Printify. And I know a lot of people don't want to do the shipping and things like that, but if you look at the money earned, it's cheaper to have someone send you the prints, you buy the shirt, you make the most money that way. But if you just want to do passive income, I get it.
right.
Mm-hmm.
Stacy, do I know you?
Oh,
Your name looks familiar. One of my friends, her little sister name, got the same exact name you got. And I was like, I wonder, is that her? I don't know. But do you know me, Stacy? Do I know you, Queen? She said prolific. Prolific has been paying well lately. So prolific is another one, everybody. Number 15 on the list. Now this one does have a wait list, but we've had several people to get on and get off the wait list. So y'all be sure to take a look at number 15. Also look at number 16. This is a good one as well. I would say cloud research. We've had people to earn income off of this one also. Mimi, are you open to the gaming sites, Queen? April says, I went off to grab a group. She says, hi, you Tan. Nice to see you. I signed up for Click Worker. I thank you. I'm doing the onboarding content. I enjoy the vastness. Thank you, Queen. Island Queen, no, that one is on a separate, it's a separate entity from Just Play. It's not on Just Play. It's on it's in the not the iPhone store, the Google Play Store. Okay, Xavier. Leonica says, no, that's an app itself. Island Queen. April says, anyone doing a Bitcoin crypto game, Leonica, have you shown those on your page? Leonica, have you done any of the Bitcoin crypto? Let us know about that. Okay, you from Wichita? Okay. She said, no, I'm new. I'm from Wichita. Girl, one of my friends, her little sister has the exact same name as you. That's cool, though. But welcome, Stacy.
welcome.
I think she's talking about the ones, Carl, that are on the Play Store. Because I have seen them. I've never tried them because I always think like, I'm a little skeptical of those. Just reading the reviews. And a lot of times the reviews are not ever good. So I like, opted out. but it's the games they just pay out in crypto instead of like PayPal or gift cards.
Mm.
Veronica says, yesterday I heard something about Flower Match. Is that the name of the app? And is it for Android? I think that is another gaming app. Veronica. Veronica says, what are the names of them? I can definitely try them out for you on my channel, April. Amanda says, thank you. I'm trying to start up as cheap as possible, so I may try it. I'm hoping to switch to actual products after tax time. You ladies are a treasure.
Mm-hmm.
So
But
therefore,
try, and I'm gonna say this: the DTF prints, they are really great. The vinyl prints are okay, but the DTF prints actually go inside the material, which is
mm,
what I print a lot. Well, I don't print them. I buy a lot of those. I just bought some the other day. They're called DTF prints. The printer that makes those DTFs are really kind of expensive, but if you're going to sell prints, I would say the DTFs. And make sure if you're buying from Printify, they are doing the DTF prints. That's just
yeah.
my recommendation.
Veronica says, yes, I mentioned Flower Match yesterday. It's a 3-hour game, Veronica. She says it's for Android, and I will be uploading that game today on my gaming channel. She says, thank you. She says the developer is JMB Fun Play for Flower Match. And she says, you're welcome. And April says, Leonica ZBD is the one I'm trying out. Bitcoin Miner, Idol, and some others. Okay, never heard of those, April. And she says, April, she says, feel free to send her an email. And I'm gonna put her channel in here so you guys don't have to go and find it. Y'all hang on 1 second. So this is Leonica's main channel, and her email is in her description box at the top. You may have to click where it says view email address to see it because it's not showing it. Lady Empress, so if you have done Prolific or if you are familiar with Prolific, it's just like Prolific. They do like, it's surveys, but it's more like studies. April says, Leonica will write them a bit later and do that. And Knit and Crochet says, I have 281 on Eureka, 817 on Top Survey. All right, girl. So you did Eureka too. Okay, congratulations. Leonica says, okay, sounds great. Thank you. And Leonica says, congrats on your earnings. Amanda says, I'll make sure to go that route. Thanks for the tip. Sherry says she got 1270 on MSR. All right,
Right.
somebody else here was just talking about them, Queen Sherry, and I mentioned you, Queen. I said, Queen Sherry told us about that one.
Mm-hmm.
Alan Queen says, okay, thank you, Leonica and Carl. No problem, Queen. Leonica says, congrats, sis. And Alan Queen, so we have a lot of them. I just got to get Tan to put them on the list, but some of our queens here and kings had tried some of the other sites. I'd never heard of them, but they tried them out and were paid out. So I got my little list. It's all over the place, but I got it, of some other gaming apps that are on the Android phone. I don't think they're on iPhone, but I know they are on the Android phone. So I'm going to put it together, get Tan to put it on a link, and then we'll do a video. Leonica says, congrats, sis, Sherry. She says, you're welcome, Island Queen. And Leonica says, thanks so much. You're welcome. And she says, thanks, sis, Leonica. And she says, you're welcome, sis, Sherry. Stacy says, I did have a question about Product Tube. I took a quick look earlier and had questions. She says, can you elaborate? So Product Tube, that's the one, Queen, where you would go into like a grocery store, maybe a Walgreens or a CVS, and they will tell you to record maybe the toothpaste. It could be Crest toothpaste, and do a quick little video on the Crest toothpaste. Now they do have some example videos on the home page. So I would say look at the home page, Queen, and just take a look at those videos. That'll kind of give you a better idea of how Product Tube works. King Earl, he's not on here, but he does a lot of different videos for Product Tube. He's made some really good money, Queen, off of Product Tube. So I hope that helps. The relaxation station, she says, "Hey y'all, I love Fish of Fortune on top survey. I have $7 so far." Okay, girl.
Yes.
Yeah, Queen. So is that a game? I'm gonna put top surveys here. It seems to be a good site that a lot of our queens. I think Leonica was the first one that brought this one to our attention. This seems to be a great one, everybody. And it is in the chat. Leonica says you get 100 points for answering the profile questions on Value Me. Okay.
Okay.
April says thumbs up. Thank you, Kerr. Oh, no problem, April. And Sherry says, thanks, Queens. And my Wilkinson said, Eureka gives you $1 for signing up and points for filling out your profile and other things. Money adds up fast. All right now.
All right.
Thank you. This is how I new and need good ideas for remote. I need to find a remote job that take new remoters. So D, look at this list, Queen. We do have 30 beginner friendly on this list. I'm getting ready to drop it here in the chat. And also in a few minutes, I'm gonna go over these 15. And some of these on the list today are beginner. Well, take a look at this list here, Queen. Some of the companies, Tan and myself, we work for, and some of our queens and kings have also worked for. Stacy says, okay. She says, thank you. You're welcome, Queen. And the relay, oh, it's a game. Okay. So I didn't even know they had games. So top surveys, they have games also.
All right, y'all.
Oh, you want a 24-hour review? So, okay. Stacey says she's on a 24-hour review for a top survey. Now, another good one, I think, just from listening to the queens here, Hey Cash. So look at number 54, Stacy, on this list. Some of our other queens have done this one and they like it. Somebody here earlier was talking about they had got some money from Hey Cash. So number 54, no problem, D.
Carol, I'll be right back. I gotta put on my rice.
Oh, okay. So take a look at number 54. Now, the good thing about Hey Cash, if you don't qualify for the survey, they will still give you some type of money. Maybe, a couple of cents. I don't really know, but I'm getting this from the queens. No problem, D. Now, the list that I sent D, some of the jobs, they are state specific. So make sure, Queen, check first to see if they hire in your state. Some of them don't even require interviews. Live ops, I think that one is number 3. I have worked for this company I think 5 times. Working Solutions, they are on a hiring spree. Number 6. Number 7, Omni Interactions, they are also on a hiring spree. Number 8, Colony Brands, that one is a part-time seasonal, no experience, and that one also is on a hiring spree. Now, I do have a company, one of the queens, she was here last night. She was hired in 2 days with this company. She only had to do an assessment. Now, that one I will talk about. That's on today's list. That's the first one on the list today. And I'm going to drop it in just a second. Number 25, Broadpath. They have several remote jobs, different types of jobs available. They pay out weekly. They provide some equipment. And they also are a quick hire company. Number 24, Suitability. They're looking for 500 agents for healthcare customer service positions. Both are state specific. I want to say Suitability, they do the daily payout also. And they provide equipment. And that one is also a quick hire company. So take a look at that list, Queen, and hopefully you will be able to find something. But in the meantime, in between time, again, if you are looking for a remote job, keep pushing, applying, keep taking a look at what we post here on the channel. Also, check us out on Facebook. We do have a group over there if you guys want to join. I'm going to put the link here for Facebook. We are posting jobs like crazy. But now is the time to be applying, because a lot of the companies, especially when it comes to like the healthcare, right now, open enrollment, everybody. So a lot of these companies have contracts with Medicare and Medicaid and some of the insurance companies. So they are looking to hire people like right now. The Onika, she says, if anyone wants to learn more about Value Me, they have a website called Value Me app. Okay. She says, and the app is called Value Me. Sherry says, hey, Cash is awesome. You get 10 cents if not completed. Thank you, Queen. I'm going to put this up here for those of you that are interested in Hey Cash number 54 on the list. This is a survey/gaming site. Okay, I'm going to put it here. I'm going to drop it right here again. Y'all check them out. I think this is a good one, everybody. A good egg. And make sure you get more than one in the basket. So if you got like prolific, you like prolific. But don't just stop at prolific, because prolific will go down when the college students go on fall break, spring break, summertime break, or holiday break. You won't see any studies. There will not be any studies. And if you see some, it may be far and few in between, because everybody will be on there trying to grab those studies. Right now, they are on fire, because I think King Earl said he woke up and he had maybe like 20, 25. Somebody else said they had about 45 studies on prolific. So right now, prolific is hot, but it's not going to always be hot. It might turn cold. So therefore, I would suggest to get some more eggs in the basket, because at any given time, any of these side hustles that we talk about may go down. So we suggest at least getting 10 to maybe 20 eggs in the basket. No, you can't work them all at the same time. I know that. But when one goes down, it's best to go ahead and have another one that you can pick up, crack open, and that you can get right to it. Because of course, nobody wants their money to stop and be cut off. So we do try to give you guys that tip. If you missed Tan's resume video, and again, you are struggling with that resume, be sure to watch her video. I think it's only like an hour long. Be sure to take a look at her video. She gave a lot of good information on how to set up a resume and how to really do the resume through ChatGPT. You could just put the information in. ChatGPT will spit that resume out in probably a minute or less. So make sure y'all take a look at Tan's live stream video. She did this one this morning. I was asleep, so I was not on this live stream. She was up early, I think around 7:30. And she did this resume video. So y'all show Tan some love and go and check her video out. And I'm going to put it here. And Always Learning said, what was the name of the company that pays out daily again? So that is Suitability, Queen. They are on this list, and they are number 24. So Suitability. And let me see if anybody else on here. Number 2 and number 24. These two pay daily. Number 2 and number 24. They pay daily. Daily pay for these two. And I'm going to drop it here in the chat. 2 and 24. Thank you, Dee. She says, y'all are great. Thank you so much, Queen. We appreciate that, sister. Veronica said, which fruit match app were you talking about? So Leonica said, it is the one by JMB Fun Play. It may be more than one on there. April said, Leonica, thank you for the details on the value. Me, Leonica says, because a lot of fruit match apps will, yeah, I figured that will pop up. So you got to look for that specific developer. Thank you, Leonica. I'm going to put it up here, Queen Veronica, if you missed it or if anybody else missed it. So Leonica said, be sure to look for this developer because a lot of them will pop up and you got to know which one to pick. Leonica says, you're welcome, April. Veronica says, okay, thank you again, Leonica. And April says, Carol, which of two posts you said about temporary? The company Colony Brands, that one is seasonal. I'm thinking that's what you're asking me, Queen. If not, please let me know. But they are number 8. This one is seasonal. So I'm going to type it here and I will see. Now they are state specific, Queen. So make sure you go to their website to see. I'm gonna see. I think they got it listed here. Let me see. They may have it listed where you don't have to go over there. So when you do go to the website at the top, it'll say careers and you click the first one. And then you would have to search for the job, just type in work from home. I don't know why Tanya didn't put the actual link to the to the job. She may have forgot. She just put the link to the company. Let me see if they got it listed. So they hire in Alabama, Arkansas, Florida, Georgia, Iowa, Kansas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Missouri, North Carolina, and Wisconsin. They have a work from home inbound customer service rep. They do offer flexible. So that's good. So if somebody needs that flexible schedule where you can choose your own hours or you can work around, if you have children, you could work around their schedule. They do pay $14 an hour, but you can also earn upsell commission on top of the $14. Very beginner friendly company and they are hiring fast. We've had a few people to get hired so far with this company. So again, if you live in Alabama, Arkansas, Florida, Georgia, Iowa, Kansas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Missouri, North Carolina, or Wisconsin, make sure you take a look at this particular company. It's a seasonal, but it could go past that. Sometimes they'll say seasonal. Some people are looking for a seasonal. Sometimes the companies will say seasonal, but then if you do a good job, they'll just keep you on. They'll extend it out. But this is a great company to work for. I've heard nothing but good things about this one. So make sure you guys check that one out. Again, this is Colony Brand, number 8 on the list. Part-time, beginner-friendly company. Number 8 on the list. And if that's not it, April, let me know, Queen. Leonica says, you're welcome, Veronica. Let me see. She says she has 525 on Star. Yeah, Earn Star. I heard about Earn Star. Congratulations, Leonica. I think I got that one. But we've heard good things about the Earn Star one and the top survey one. Like these two popped on the scene and Leonica and some other queens here tried these out and nothing but good things about this one also. So y'all be sure to check out Earn Star. This is another survey site. Leonica, can you play games on Earn Star or is it just all surveys? Always Learning says thank you. And April says, did Tanya show how to curtail the resume? Yep, she did, April. I'm gonna put the video link here again. If you missed it, Queen, check it out. And she showed her screen also, April. So she showed you guys a way on there how to do the resume using ChatGPT. Easy, girl. Leonica says you're welcome, Kara. Stacy says earn better. Yep, that's another one that some of our queens have used, Stacy. You're right. And a lot of people had good things to say about that one. Mm-hmm. Veronica says she is searching for a JNB fund play developer for a fruit match. So she said that developer, Veronica, it is DreamX. DreamX. April says, Kurt, yes, ma'am. Thank you. No problem, April. And April, I will be let me see if any of these are seasonal. I think one of them might be seasonal. And I think it's the first one. Let me see, April. Girl, don't tell me this job is gone. I think they done took the job off of here. Oh my goodness. Yeah, because I don't see it on here. Unless there's something wrong with the site. I don't know. So I had a job that I was going to talk about on here today, and I'm looking on the site, but I no longer see the job. I don't see any of their jobs. So I'm not sure if it's something going on with the site. I'm still going to leave it here on the list. I'm going to drop the link in a second. But this one, if they put it back on here, the site, it could be something going on with their site. But this one of our queens, she was hired with this one in a couple of days. It took like 2 days, she said. Filled out the app and had to do an assessment, and then they contacted her back and she was hired. But now I don't see the job, y'all. And I hate that because I'm like, it's like they took all of their jobs off of here. Like, I don't see any jobs. So I think it might be I'm hoping it's something wrong with the website. That's what I hope. April says Texas is around the way most ways because we don't tax income. Oh, okay. And girls, like everybody hires in Texas, April. Like mostly I would say 98% of the jobs that I've seen hire in Texas. Yeah. So Texas is not on that hard to find remote job list at all. I think Texas, Florida, Georgia, like those 3 states, that's like all the work from home jobs that we see, mainly those states are listed, those 3. Very seldom, we might not see them because maybe the company hires only up north states, but Georgia, Florida, and Texas, those 3 states are like the top 3 states for remote jobs. I don't know why, but they are. And it might have something to do with the laws. Maybe the laws are a little bit lenient when it comes to working from home. Island Queen, I would just apply. A lot of people hire. You don't have to actually live in the same state that the companies are located in. Take a look at the beginner friendly list, Queen. Go back and look at the video we did last night. So we talked about 2 companies on that video. Most definitely hire in your state. So if you live in like California, New York, New Jersey, Illinois, Ohio, Connecticut, Washington, and you are looking for remote jobs, take a look at the video from last night. Leonica says, yes, you can play games, animals and coins. They are paying out 1,000. What? So Leonica said, with this company, Earn Star, you can play games as well, do surveys and animals and coins, everybody. They are paying out $1,000 just to play. Come on and play. Link is in the chat. Adrian says, "Oh, it's really alive." Hey, Queen. She says, "Hey, y'all." Leonica says, "Hey, sis. How are you, Adrian?" April says, "Wonder Bar, you two are such a blessing from God on high." Thank you, April. We will receive that, Queen. Thank you so much. Thank you. Appreciate it. Adrian says, "Hey, Leonica, I'm good. I was just about to make a sandwich. How are you doing?" April says, "Adrian, yes, really live. Hello." And she says, "Hi, April." Uh, Veronica says she has fruit match, flower match, and now she has earned star. Don't forget top surveys, Veronica. Get that one too, Queen. That I feel like that's another good one. We've had several people to cash out, and I think from what I've seen, their surveys pay a little bit more. Now, Prolific, top dog. I mean, that's hands down. Prolific is top dog when it comes to the surveys / the studies. That one pays out the most. So again, if you do not have Prolific in the basket, y'all be sure to get that one in the basket. That's by far, if I had to choose survey sites, I think my top 5 would be Prolific, Cloud Research, Prime Opinion, Top Surveys, and probably Hey Cash. Those would probably be my top 5. Prolific top dog because we have seen where people have gotten the studies and it was $40 just for one study. $50 just for one study, $65 just for one study. So to me, that one is top dog, y'all. To me, it's my opinion. Prolific is top dog. And coming in at number 2 would be Cloud Research because they are just like Prolific. So number 2 would be Cloud Research. So y'all be sure to go over, take a look at 15 and 16. Get on the wait list. There is a wait list for both of these companies, but some of our queens got on and got right off. So Veronica, if you don't have Prolific, Queen, you might want to take a look at that one. If you don't have Cloud Research, you might want to take a look at that one. Prime Opinion, first one on the list. That one is also a good survey site, and you can play games. Leonica says, "Awesome, Veronica." She says she's doing good, Adrian. She says, "That's great, Leonica." And Stacey says, "I need all this info. My seasonal job with LIEAP doesn't seem to be coming back due to the current administration." Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Stacey. But yes, ma'am, you most definitely can work from home, Queen. This might be your chance, Stacey. You just never know. This might be your chance, Queen. And April said, Florida, not a hard state, Queen. Florida, Indiana, not a hard state, Veronica. The hard states again are California, New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, Ohio, I would say Ohio, Connecticut, and Illinois. Sometimes they really just got on that list, but the other ones, Washington, California, New York, New Jersey, I would say probably 95% of the time. Veronica, so hang on one second, Queen. I'm gonna get the link and I'm gonna put it here in the chat. And again, you don't have to live in the state. So let's just say if a remote job is in Texas or the company is in Texas, but if they don't specifically say, hey, you must live in Texas in order to apply, it may just say remote US, apply. Even if it says remote Texas, still apply, because that still does not mean that you must live in Texas. They may just be telling you that, hey, we're located in Texas. And if and when in doubt, you can always reach out to the company. Hey, do you guys hire in whatever state you live in? Do you hire in North Carolina? Do you hire in Nevada? Do you hire in Arizona? You can always reach out to the companies and ask if you are ever in doubt whether or not they hire in your state, because sometimes they won't say that they hire in whatever state. And they might be state specific, but sometimes they won't tell you that. Sometimes you may have to ask or just go ahead and apply. And then, they may email you and say, hey, unfortunately, we don't hire in your state. But again, you don't have to live and work in the same state that the companies are located in. If you are looking for companies in your state, and I'm just going to say this, 9 times out of 10, you probably won't find them, because if you don't know really what you're looking for, you probably will not find them. But some of the companies hire in a lot of states. Some of them may be like state specific, and they may say, well, we don't hire in California, New York, New Jersey. You'll see that a lot. So if you live in California, New York, or New Jersey, you will see a lot of these companies will not hire in your state. Now, company number two on this list, search if you are just wanting to search for your state to see what they have in your state. This company has a lot of remote jobs. I think they had like over 600. I want to say over 600 remote jobs, all types of jobs, customer service, data entry, healthcare job, all types. So make sure you guys check out that link. I just dropped it in the chat. The cat is demanding your attention. Veronica, you better rub on that cat, girl. April says, I use daily gift to get coins for taking deep breaths, drinking water, taking steps in web games to save you from space on your what? They pay for that? They paying you, April, for deep breaths, drinking some water? What? Okay, Queen. I hear you. Veronica says, I already have top surveys. Okay. Sherry says, daily gift is great. All right. I'm going to write that one down, y'all. I'm getting a little list together so we can share with everybody, because I may forget. So I have to write stuff down, because I look at jobs and all types of side hustles on a day-to-day basis. The relaxation state says, is there a way around if you've already played one of the games before? Uninstall it, Queen. Uninstall it. So let's just say if Animal, because I know Animals and Coins, they have Animals and Coins on Inbox Dollars. They have it on Free Cash. And then Veronica just said that they have it on EarnStar. So if you have that particular game, uninstall the game. If it's a new company that has the game, go through the new company site. So uninstall it. Like, let's say if it's on Inbox Dollars, just uninstall it off of Inbox Dollars, off your phone, and then go to EarnStar, download EarnStar. If it's an app, put it on the phone, and then go through EarnStar and then download it from their side. That's how you have to do that. Leonica said, if you already have played the apps, the games before, like on other, it won't work, Leonica. Somebody said it will work if you uninstall it. Can she use like a different email? No problem, Veronica. Stacy says, the low income energy assistant. Yeah, I've heard of them, Stacy. And I hate to hear that, Queen. Hopefully, things will turn around for you. Veronica said, Fruit Match is on my gaming channel. Veronica, she says, I saw that, Leonica. Veronica says, I'll be dropping more gaming apps tonight on there. Angela, hey, Queen, she says, hold up. You lie. I am. Lady Empress said, Prolific Cloud Research earns start in top survey. Yep, Lady Empress. You are right, Queen. April says, got $5 just for doing that over 9 days. Okay. I always learn to say, maybe you need a second phone. Well, that's an option. That is an option to get a second phone or a tablet. So if you have a tablet, you can download the games on the tablet and play. I still ain't found my tablets. Y'all got to go find them, because I want to download the 2 that Leonica mentioned a week ago. The one where you can watch the clips, the short clips, and make money. I want to do those 2 from the tablet, because I don't really have time to really do it from the phone, because it'll take up my time. If somebody try to call, it's like I won't be able to do both. So I would like to get my tablet downloaded and just set it on my nightstand and then go back and check it to make sure the clips and stuff, make sure they're playing. So that's on my to-do list. April said it won't work. She says if you have a Samsung or iPhone because your phone has an ID over it. Oh, okay. Leonica said nice drama and bright drama. Yep, Leonica. I still gotta find my tablets. I still ain't found. I got to find though. Sherry says I uninstall games all the time. Start them up on new apps. Just don't log in with the Google or something like that. Okay. See, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking that you could uninstall it, but if you're doing it through a different app, they wouldn't catch it. I would still try. You never know. I would still try. April says, I mean, you can't uninstall and reinstall by a different way for animals and coin. Coin Master, your phone has an identifier. Okay. Relaxation. Try it that way, Queen. Just see if that don't work. If you have like a tablet or another phone, then of course, we know that'll work. But yeah. So I'm gonna get to these jobs. I've been on here for 2 hours. I just looked at the time. I gotta finish washing these clothes. And I'm gonna put the link here. I hate that their first one is not on there, but it's gone, y'all. I guess it's gone. I don't know, because I don't even see their jobs. That is so strange, because I just looked at this before I came on here. But anywho, it might come back. They might be having technical difficulties because I don't see any jobs, which is so strange because they had at least, I think, 5 jobs on here. Now I don't see any. So maybe they're in the background updating. But anyway, the first one on the list, it is not posted. I don't know what happened. I'm just going to say maybe the company is having technical difficulties, but this is the one. It's a senior customer service associate. This is the one of our queens. She was on here last night. She only had to do an assessment. She was hired within a couple of days. So y'all keep checking back with that one. I don't see any jobs listed on the site. And I know I looked at this before I came on here and I saw that they had some jobs listed, but now I don't see not a one. The one that I need to be listed, it is not on here. So y'all just make sure y'all check that one maybe later on this evening or tomorrow. The next company is Omni Interactions. They have been texting me like crazy. Matter of fact, they texted me today, I think 2 times. So we know that they hiring. So Omni, they do pay on time. We have promoted this company before. They do have other projects, other companies under their umbrella. I don't know who their clients are right now, but from what I see here, it says that they have many Fortune 500 companies. They are looking to contract with qualified independent contractors who will provide phone and customer support service. They do pay $14 to $20 an hour, and they do pay out weekly. So if you want some weekly pay, no interview is required for this one. You might want to take a look at Omni. Now, they are state specific. Now, when you look at this list, don't get it confused. These are the unapproved. These are the states they do not hire in. They don't hire. So don't look at the list thinking like, oh, I see my state. They hire in my state. Nope. These are the states they do not. So they do not hire in Alaska, California, Colorado, Connecticut, Delaware, Flagstaff, Arizona, Hawaii, Illinois, Michigan, Maine, Massachusetts, Maryland, Minneapolis, Minnesota, New Jersey, New York, Oregon, Rhode Island, St. Paul, Minnesota, Tucson, Arizona, Vermont, Virginia, Washington, and Washington, D.C. So if you did not hear me say your state, that means that they hire in your state. So North Carolina, the queen is from North Carolina. You can apply for this one. Indiana, you can apply for Omni. Omni is number 2 on the list. Number 3 on the list, we have a queen, and she's not on here, Milo, West Virginia Life. She works for this company. This is an easy hire company, American Specialty Health. They have we got 2 positions, I think, on the list. The concierge call center, this one pays $18 an hour. They do provide equipment. I'm not sure if they are state specific or not. I didn't see any states on here. So with this one, I don't really know. I'm not 100% sure because I don't see any states listed. So the second, number 4, same company, client services manager, fitness. This one pays 48 to 57K a year. Again, they do provide equipment. Don't see any states listed, but they might be state specific, but I don't know. The third, which is number 5, the customer service rep for clinical. This one pays $15 an hour and 1 year experience performing customer service duties. Inbound call center experience just preferred. So you only need a year. So if you've been working at McDonald's, or maybe you were like a hairdresser, they will still consider that as customer service because you were helping people, customers, clients. So you could apply for this one. Now the pay on the low side, $15 an hour. But the good thing with this company, I think you can move around. Milo, West Virginia Life, she has a non-phone job with them. So if you start here in the customer service, the non-phone job comes up, you might be able to move over to that department. So y'all be sure to take a look at American Specialty Health. That one is an easy hire company. The next one is, so this one again, this is Colony Brand, and I just talked about this one. We reposted them on here. So again, this one, $14 an hour. You don't need experience. You also can earn commission, and they do hire in Alabama, Arkansas, Florida, Georgia, Iowa, Kansas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Missouri, North Carolina, and Wisconsin. And I don't think they do interviews. I want to say they don't. So y'all take a look at that one. Then we come up on Live Ops. Now I have worked for Live Ops, I want to say like 4 to 5 times. This is an easy one. You do not need experience, and they are not going to do an interview. However, I think you do have to pay for your background check. You are an independent contractor, and they have different clients. I used to work for the direct response client. I also work for Pizza Hut. They no longer have Pizza Hut, but they still have direct response. Now, direct response, this is the one where you see the commercials, the infomercials that come on like late in the night, and it may be somebody selling some pots and pans, or it may be the commercial. These are the types of calls you will take for this company. But if you are looking for like a 24/7, that particular client is open 24/7. Now, they hire in a lot of states. I see a lot of states listed here. So you guys be sure to get Live Ops. They have the client that rhymes with Ike, and I'm pretty sure y'all can figure out who I am talking about. That is one of their top clients. It's a good client. And they do have like non-phone as well. So take a look at Live Ops. No interview. I don't think they asked for a resume either. I don't remember them asking me for a resume. The next one, VeraFast. VeraFast is a good one. VeraFast, I actually was hired with VeraFast, but I didn't get a chance to work for them. They don't hire. So if you see on the side, don't think that those are the states that they hire in. They do not hire in the states over here to the right of the page. So y'all keep that in mind when you look at VeraFast. 10, 15 minutes on the interview. Easy hire company, easy interview company. Their recruiters are very professional, very sweet people. Next Rep, somebody here last night signed up for Next Rep. I think she is already on the next step. I think she said she had to take an assessment or something like that. Next Rep, this is an easy hire company as well. And they have, when I say top tier clients, they have some top tier clients. One of my family members was hired with Next Rep. Their interview process, guys, by far one of the easiest interviews from what I've talked to several people about Next Rep. Easy interview. I think it's more like an overview instead of an interview. They may ask a question, about whatever you put on your resume or what type of customer service skills you have or something like that, but it's not that type of interview. Not one of those long, drawn out interviews where you got to answer 15 questions. Good beginner friendly company. Tan and myself, we were not able to get hired with them back in the day, but I'm pretty sure since time has gone on and we were to apply now, we probably could get hired now. They are also state specific, guys, and they are beginner friendly. They do have a lot of different clients. Again, top tier clients under their umbrella. The next one is with the company called ABC Financial. This one, they do like the gym membership. So like people may want to cancel the memberships or it goes into collection. This company here, they do those types of calls. Let me see if they got the pay. This particular position pays 30 to 40 an hour. So y'all be sure to check out that one. The next one is, let me see, TTEC, quick hire company. They have a healthcare customer service rep. They are also state specific. Now this says Florida, but you will have to go to their site to see what states they hire in or if your state is on the list, because I don't think they have it here. So this one, it just says Florida. So if you see Florida, don't freak out and like, oh, it's not my state. Be sure to go to their website because we just had to put one on here. So go to the website, look to see if they have your state listed. The next one is Agency Solutions. Now, this one, guys, says that you can make up to 35 an hour. You do not need experience for this one, and this one hires fast. And I think this one is more like a step-by-step when you are filling out the application. You can pick your own hours. They offer self-paced certifications or self-paced training. I see flexible 24/7, picking and choosing your own hours. So this one is a good one. They do like the Medicare. I think like people are calling in, asking about, because right now it's open enrollment season. So they are contracting heavily for open enrollment. So if you guys are interested in that one, I would say check them out. I'm trying to see if they are state specific. I don't know. But again, no interview for this one. You can make up to, according to the site, you can make up to 35 an hour. And that one is a quick, super quick hire. So take a look at number 13. Number 14 is Teleperformance. This one is also a quick hire. I think Tan done mixed these up. She done mixed these up, y'all. So it's supposed to be First Source. She got Teleperformance, but it's actually First Source. First Source has a claims examiner, remote job, pays 14. They also provide equipment. This one might be a non-phone. It might be a non-phone. And then the last one is with the company called Anywhere Works. This one is more like answering service. They are also state specific. It says you will be taking customer calls, capturing incoming leads, taking orders, scheduling appointments. I think this one pays, 15 an hour for this one. They are state specific. We just had to pick one. So this one, it'll say Arizona, but they do hire in other states. So, but you will have to go to the website to see if they hire in your state. Find your state on their website. So those are the 15 companies. And again, number one, I don't know what's going on with their system because I cannot see any remote jobs. So with that one, I think they might be having some technical difficulties. You guys be sure to check back with them, because again, we had somebody here that was hired in a couple of days with that one. Hey, good girl, gone rich. She said the one right after next rep. She said it was agency. The one after next rep. Hang on, Queen. The agency solutions. I'm thinking that's the one you're talking about. Number 13, Queen. Is that the one? Agency solutions, number 13. Leonica says, just submitted my app for American Health. Okay, Leonica, keep us posted on that one, Queen. Leonica said, they don't hire Alabama anymore. I used to work for VFA. Yeah, they don't. I noticed that too, Leonica. It looked like years ago they hired, and they only maybe didn't hire in maybe 2 or 3 states. And then now it's more states have been added to the list. No problem, Queen. The relaxation station. April says, good thing I don't like in my home state. She says they seem to be canceled out from most online work. What's your home state, April? Lady Empress says, got it. I'll be checking the rest out in a few. The relaxation station. They stopped hiring in your state. What state are you in, Queen? Chef Blondie, hey Queen. She says, hi Hustle Queen. Hi Hustle Queen and Hustlers. Happy fun day. Girl, it's Friday, it's Thursday, Queen. A good girl gone rich. Yep, they are 100% legit and they pay on time, Queen. DG says she has worked for them, and she says, was it a good experience, DG? DG says, yes, it was okay about 2 years ago. I didn't work there long. You have to pay for your own background check. I think now, DG, I think it went down to like $19 or $20. Yep, some of them you do have to do that test, and they only give you so much time to complete it once you agree to work in the project. That is correct. No problem, Lady Empress. I can. April, look on our second channel, Queen. We do post a lot of like no interview ones over there. I posted one today that was no interview, no resume. Good girl gone rich. She says, thank you. You got it, Lady Empress? Okay. Empress says, asking for my son. Island Queen. Yeah, so this list of companies here will be dropped in our description box when I get off of here. Now the other links, no, they won't be posted, but this particular one that's about the video, it will be in our description box. And if anybody missed it, I'm gonna go ahead and repost it. But the AC, hang on. The agency solutions one, that one hires super quick. So if you just have to have something ASAP, make sure you guys check that one out. Always learning says, good luck, Leonica, on your application. April says, Massachusetts. Sometimes I do see companies, Queen, that don't hire in that state. Not a whole lot, though. I haven't seen like a whole bunch of companies. Dear Love and Laugh says, hey, Queen. Are you in Texas now? Okay. Alan Queen says, thanks for all that you and Tan do, Kerr. There ain't enough hours in my day. I get it, Queen. I understand. April says, second sight. Okay. Leonica says, thanks so much, always learning. And she says, hey, live, love, and laugh. Leonica says, I'm applying for agency solutions now. Yarn says, thank you so much. You're welcome, Queen. And Leonica, keep us posted, Queen, on how fast you hear back from either company that you apply for. But again, y'all be sure to keep checking back with that first one. I think they having some difficulties. I kept getting an error message, so I'm just like, well, I saw the job before, I came on here. So hopefully that particular one will come back up. Veronica says, just finished feeling alpha prolific. All right, Queen. So you're in Virginia. Okay, the relaxation station. Yeah, Virginia not on that hard to find list. So that's good. That's a good thing. Keep us posted, Veronica, on prolific, like how fast you hear back from that one. What else was I gonna say? If you guys missed Tan's video and you need tips and tricks on that resume, y'all be sure to show Tan some love and go and check out her video. Live, love, and laugh. She says, hi, Leonica. Veronica says, will do. Okay, Queen. And then earlier today on the second channel, I did drop a no phone. I don't think you need a resume with this one either, guys, but it is a no phone, but it's a part-time W-2 company. No phone, no experience, part-time W-2 company. So I'm going to drop the link here. You guys be sure to check them out. Yesterday, I dropped another non-phone, no experience processing medical records. So if you missed that one, I'm going to go get this link, drop it here, and then I'm going to exit stage left because I got to finish cleaning up. I didn't realize it's 6 o'clock, y'all, where I am. Man, that time went by. Let me see. And I'm going to put it here in the chat. So y'all be sure to check that one out. Also, beginner-friendly processing medical records. Non-phone job. I think the company will provide you with equipment. They do have other remote jobs. So if processing medical records is not your thing, take a look at the company's website. They do have other remote jobs posted. I also have some social media moderators where you guys will be watching like comments, deleting comments, rude comments, comments that just don't make no sense, violent type of comments. Check out their video right there. And you don't need experience. I think a couple of them on the list, no interview. So take a look at that. Be sure to subscribe to that channel also. So again, if you're looking for non-phone, we do have non-phone. We post them all the time. Take a look at our second channel. And I'm gonna exit stage left, everybody. Thank y'all so much for coming on here today. Amanda, you've been waiting for 2 weeks, Queen. And my tip with that, Queen, reapply, different email, different Wi-Fi. You might have to go outside the house, go use a friend's Wi-Fi, go to McDonald's, Walmart, a Starbucks, different Wi-Fi, Queen. Different email, different Wi-Fi. Thank you, Veronica. She says, have a great rest of your night. And Leonica says, have a great night, everyone in the chat. Thank y'all so much for joining me today. And I will catch you lovely kings and queens in the next video. Bye, y'all. Bye, everybody.